Alrighty, so breaking news. One of the best boxers of our generation is done. Done. He's retiring. He's gone. He's out. He's done. 38-year-old Terence Bud Crawford announced he is done. Now, I gotta say, dude, I'm not surprised that he's retiring. One, he's 38 years old. But I don't think that's why I'm not surprised. I mean, just how annoyed he's been. I mean, the last time that I saw the man annoyed about something, he was talking about the fact that he was stripped of his WBC Super Middleweight Championship title. You know, that he won facing Saul Canelo Alvarez. And, dude, when I first saw that, see what this man actually wants to do real quick. Oh, my God. Uh-huh. When I first saw that, dude, I was like, hold on a second. What do you mean he was stripped? Like, well, what happened? And I started reading up on it. Dude, I did not know that these boxers have to pay the sanctioning bodies to be able to sanction their fights. I had no idea that was even a thing. Like, this just shows you how I do not follow the sport of boxing. I love the art of boxing, but the sport itself is just, yeah. I'm like, wait, what? Maybe one of you guys can explain the entire thing so much better than I can in the comment section below. This man is hitting me a little bit right here. But yeah, the man owed like over $300,000 in fees over the years. Apparently, he just wasn't paying it. And because of that, they stripped him, which to me is just absolute asinine. You know what I mean? It's like, but I guess, you know, that's the rules you agree to when you become a boxer, so... Like, the idea of paying for the opportunity to fight, I thought that was a thing that only happened in jiu-jitsu. Like, I did not know that this happened in boxing either, but oh well. So he's done. Retiring. 42-0. And I don't really think he has anything left to prove. I mean, going out there and doing what he did to Canelo Alvarez, jeez Louise, the misses, man. The missing. I forgot to switch the camera. Next time I'm going to remember to do that. Yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Maybe I'm just, you know, so out of the loop that I'm being outraged over nothing, you know. Maybe this is just something boxing fans have always known and everybody is okay with it, like the fact that fighters have to pay these sanctioning bodies for the opportunity to fight. It's like, again, I thought that was a thing that only happened in jiu-jitsu, because, like, you know, in jiu-jitsu, and I've always absolutely hated that so much. If you want to compete with the IBJJF, tap cancer out, freaking grappling industries, I don't know, all the little organizations for jiu-jitsu, you got to pay them. You got to pay for the opportunity to go out there and compete. So not only are you not being paid to compete, you pay for the opportunity to compete. And everybody in the jiu-jitsu community is just like, yeah, we're perfectly okay with that. And hey, I was a part of that, right? Like, oh, yeah, that's fine. What am I going to do? If you want to compete, you got to pay. There we go. Oh, my stamina. Oh my God. There we go. Yeah, standing toe to toe a little bit. I mean, he did that against Canelo. I think, for me personally, that is the part that was very surprising to me. I always knew that Terence Crawford, in terms of like his technical ability and his skill, he's unmatched. I always kind of knew that, but I just did not know the man was that much of a freaking dog. Then again, I should have known. I should have freaking known. I should have known. But when he went toe to toe with Canelo, I was like, okay, all right, I see. I think that's kind of it's a pity. Like, there's some fighters that I didn't start following early on, and I wish I did. I really, really wish I did. And he's actually one of them. He's one of those guys. I tell you guys this all the time. One of the things that takes me from kind of liking a fighter to like, okay, this is my dude right here, is when I realize that the fighter has that dog in him. And every single athlete that I end up being a big fan of, their work, their fighting ability, they're all really, really tough. And it's one of the first things that I personally just look for. Like I gotta trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to trust that when the going gets tough, you're not the type that's gonna fucking lay down and let another man just whoop your ass. You know what I mean? I like guys that can get right down dirty, nasty, grimy. Like they can be clean and beautiful and technical and gorgeous with the, but like if you wanna get right down in the mud and slang it, like shit, let's go. I love fighters like that. Whether it's MMA or boxing. Okay, this guy is, whoa! My opponent just leveled up in the middle of the fight. Oh, freaking whiffing. God damn. Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, I think after this fight right here, I think we're gonna shelve undisputed boxing for a little bit longer. Like I just, you know what I mean? Okay, all right, we got 2 rounds. I'm trying to switch stances. There we go. Wasn't trying to taunt you, I promise. But yeah, Terence he's a special human being. Not only can he fight from both stances, which surprisingly we really don't see too much in boxing, right? We don't really see stance switching too much in boxing. Not like in kickboxing. We usually see that a lot in kickboxing, MMA, guys who are able to fight from both stances, who will switch constantly. Get back to orthodox here, but he can, and he decided to. It's like, and not, he's special to me because some people are like okay, I can do certain things from this stance and other things and from the other stance, and some people are like, you know, my defense is not as good in southpaw as it is in orthodox, or it's not as good in orthodox. You know what I mean? Like you could always see some weakness when they switch their stance. But it seems like with Terence, he is just as good at everything. His speed, his defense, his timing, everything is just as good from southpaw as he is from orthodox. I mean, he fought one of the best boxers of our generation completely in southpaw, to the point that at this point, I'm not even sure what Terence's natural stance is. I'm not sure. Is it southpaw or is it orthodox? I think it's orthodox. That like he can fight from southpaw like so well, man. I mean, he did it against Canelo, you know. And not just that, the man also has wrestling. I learned this one also earlier this year when I randomly saw him on Instagram wrestling. I was like, wait a minute, is that Terence Crawford? I'm like, oh my God, this is the one boxer that might be able to compete, will be able to step into MMA and do well. The one guy, the one boxer. Yeah, he's a special human being, bro. As I get hit by a ghost punch, All right, all right. We're doing this now. We're gonna be we're gonna just we're boxing now, I guess. My opponent is gonna look to throw after I throw. Yeah. There we go. I'll say this though, Terence does not feel good in this game. He does not. Like, he feels really bad. He feels slow and sluggish. I do not like using him at all. I really don't. He should feel way better. Way, way, way better. But I also understand there's some. Oh, okay. There's some fighters that must be very difficult to try to represent in a video game. Guys that don't have, like, guys where, like, okay, what the recognizable thing that they're good at is that they're extremely skilled. How do I explain what I just said right now? There's some guys, right? When you think of them, you think of, you're thinking of an overwhelming attribute they have. So, for example, let's just use Deontay Wilder. Someone like Deontay Wilder, I feel like it's easy to represent in a boxing game. Make him brain rattlingly powerful. Make him extremely powerful. There you go. There's one thing we know he does well. He hits really fucking hard, right? Someone like there we go, double jab. Someone like Zab Judah, right? Okay, we know Zab Judah is fast as fuck. The one guy that we've seen be faster than Floyd Mayweather, which I didn't think was possible. I didn't think that was a possibility, but he's faster than Floyd. Okay, so we could just make him ridiculously fast. He has that one thing we know of, right? But Tyson, same thing. Tyson, he's really fast. He's very powerful. We know these, but someone like Terence Crawford is like, okay, he does everything well. He's fast. He's not the fastest guy in the world. He's not the most powerful guy in the world. You know, his cardio is not the greatest thing we ever saw in the world, but what he has is probably the highest fight IQ we've seen in a long time. How do you represent that in a boxing game? My opponent is gassed. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's impossible. It can be done, but, like, you see kind of how it can be very difficult to do that with someone like that. Oh, shit! Just the fact that he can still do this with absolutely no stamina is like, yeah, it's ay. But yeah, so it's like, how do you, someone like this, where it's his thing, the biggest thing with, oh boy. All right, guys, let's try to win this fight. I've been kind of talking, trying to make sure that I am having a conversation with you. Well, not a conversation, but making sure I'm talking to y'all. But, like, let's try to win this fight. There we go here. Lock in. There we go. Oh, straight hook straight. Okay. My opponent has some nice combos. Yeah, he leveled up. What the freaking hell? I'm actually getting a box right now, boys. There we go. That was random. That was freaking random. I mean, that was just a random straight punch. I've hit him with multiple straight punches in this fight, and a random one just triggered something. Please, man, Steel City, y'all gotta do so much better. You gotta do so much better, man. This game's damage system is, I can't stand. You know what? Let's stop bitch mode and complaining. Fight's almost done. Anything I'm gonna complain about right now with this game is something that everybody has already complained about. There's no need to fucking beat a dead horse. Okay, so we got that beautiful knockdown right there. I wish I could say it's because I locked in, but it was just a random fucking straight punch. Thank God I was able to get that knockdown, though. I gotta say, because like I was losing that round. He was boxing me up. This dude is very interesting. My opponent, very interesting. He started off kind of bummy, and then he just got pretty good. You know what? Why am I even like shying away from this guy right now? Uh-huh. I guess that's why he's just swinging power at me. There we go. Uh-huh. Come on, buddy. He's gonna go to the head next. Back to the head. There we go. He's going to get up. He's going to get up, but that should do it, man. That should do it. That should do it. Dropping him twice in this fight, there's no way he's winning. There's just no way. Unless he won a lot of rounds off me. No way. No way. Ain't no way. But yeah, happy retirement, Terence Crawford. Happy retirement, sir. I don't think he has anything else left to prove. And if he, you know, I don't know if legally he still has to pay those sanctioning fees. I hope not. Just fucking take your ball and go home, bro. Fuck him. That's some BS, in my opinion. Some bullshit. But yeah, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Give me your thoughts. And I will see you boys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.